হ্যালো, আমি হাল্লা চৌধুরী আপনাদেরকে অভিনন্দন জানাচ্ছি বাংলাদেশ আইটি ইনস্টিটিউটের পক্ষ থেকে, স্পেশালি এক্সিলেন্সি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ লার্নিং হাবের পক্ষ থেকে। আমরা বেসিক্যালি ইংলিশ রিলেটেড যে কোর্সগুলো আছে সেগুলো করছি। তো সেক্ষেত্রে বেসিক গ্রামার, স্পোকেন ইংলিশ ফর কিডস, স্পোকেন ইংলিশ ফর অল আমরা কন্টিনিউ করছি। আপনারা চাইলে অনলাইন এবং অফলাইন দুটোর জন্য আবেদন করতে পারছেন। সেই সাথে আমি আরেকটি তথ্য আপনাদের জানাতে চাই, তা হচ্ছে ইংলিশ ভার্সন যে ম্যাথ আছে সেই ম্যাথ নিয়েও আমরা কাজ করছি এবং সেগুলোও আমরা অনলাইনে ক্লাস নিচ্ছি। সো যদি কেউ ইন্টারেস্টেড হন বেসিক ম্যাথ শিখবার জন্য, সেক্ষেত্রে আপনারা চাইলে আমাদের সাথে যোগ দিতে পারেন। Well, so thank you very much. Now we'll learn the voice which has shall, should, will, would, could, might, ought to, must, etc. And here we are using auxiliary verbs. Those are actually auxiliary verbs. And here again, shall have, will have, would have, could have, must have. So what we will do if we get this type of auxiliary verbs in the sentences. So keep in mind that when we will get shall, should, will, would, could, may, might, ought to, and must, we of course use be in passive voice. On the other hand, when we get shall have, will have, would have, could have, must, then we will use been in passive voice. So let's go for some examples here, like I shall do it. I shall do it. Okay. Or you shall do it, no problem. You will do it. We shall do it, or we will do it. They will do it, no problem. So if we get this one, actually this is present future simple tense, but we are just giving the examples of auxiliary verb. So it will be, as we already talked, that if we get that one, we will use be. It will be done, okay, done by me. So instead of here you, then we can write here by you. If we get we, then we can use us, okay, us. Or if we get they here, then we will use here them, okay. That's the issue, okay. So if we get any of that one, like might or may, okay, if I write here may, then we will use here just may be done by me, right? So if you get that one, so if you get that one, that is you ought to do it, you ought to do it, then we will it ought to be done by me, you, or whatever it is. The just subject will be object will be subject, as we learned before that one. So all sorts of auxiliary verbs, that is shall, should, will, would, could, may, might, ought to, must. If I get another example for that, using must, I can write here that is you must obey your parents. Well, you must obey your parents or your teachers or anyone else, okay. So your parents must be obeyed by you. So here have a look, this is the general form actually. Either we can write parents must be obeyed by you. You can write that one. Or this is or actually, okay. This is also or, and this another one. Parents must be obeyed. So as this is very mandatory things, we can write this sentence in three ways actually. Here we can use your parents must be obeyed by you. We can use in bracket here, or we just write parents must be obeyed by you. That's okay. We can use that one. Or if you don't want to mention that one, we just write parents must be obeyed, because we all will obey, right? Including me. So we need not to mention the object here. So thank you very much. This is all about auxiliary verbs, that is shall, should, will, would, could, may, might, ought to, must, etc. So let's go for the next one, and that is this shall have, will have, would have, could have, must have. Then here we will use been. Okay. So let's go for the examples. When we use that one, actually this is future perfect tense, right? Or past tense. Could have, you could have means you could do it, you could have done it. So each and everywhere will have the past participle form of the verb, right? Okay. So for example, Rina will have done it. Rina will have done it. Okay. So using have, will have, and that's why as here have, if there had or anything else, we will use BPP, right? Okay. So that one. So those are very easy actually. We just use been here in the passive mode. So to make it passive, we will write it will have been. Been is that actually, okay? It will have been done by Rina, right? So this is actually very easy to make from active to passive voice. Well, so if you want to give an example of that one, must have, like must we use for mandatory action actually. Okay, so for that sentence, for that auxiliary verb, we can use you must have done it, like your homework or anything else. You must have done it. So to make it passive, we just use it must have, then been, that's been, okay, been done by you. Okay, so all sorts of things like simply auxiliary verbs, that is shall, should, will, would, could, may, might, ought to, or must, etc. we just use be to make it passive. And for having shall have, will have, would have, could have, must have, we will just use been in passive voice, right? So thank you very much. I hope you understood. Anyway, as this is a recorded class, and that's why I couldn't give you any example for doing you, so there is no exercise, but we could try that. I will give you an example because I have some people in front of me, those who are enjoying my class. Okay, so Akash could do that, means actually something he should or he could, but he couldn't actually. He just avoid that things to be done. So you know very well, when we get shall, should, may, might, can, could, actually the verb is base form. So Akash could do that, means it was supposed to do by him, but he didn't. So we can say you could do it. That means I needed help, but he didn't. So we can use this could actually. Okay. Can is present form and could is past form. So that could be is that one done, okay, by Akash. That could be done by Akash, but he didn't. Sorry, right? Okay. And could have, we can use that here. So here simply for Akash could do, that is present form view 1, and here that could be done by Akash. But if I write here again, Akash could have done that. So the simple sense is that could have, and here been, that could, sorry, it's better to write full one, that could have been done by Akash. Okay, so those are very simple, right? So if you get any auxiliary verbs, that's we can say modal auxiliary verbs, we can just make it passive from active, like just following the rules, and I hope I will enjoy to change the voice from active to passive. So thank you very much, take care, bye bye. আমাদের এই এক্সিলেন্স ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ লার্নিং হাবের যে মোটো তা হচ্ছে এডুকেশন ইজ নট অপরচুনিটি বাট ইটস রাইট। সো আপনি খুব সহজেই অফলাইনে ক্লাস করবার জন্য আমাদের সাথে যোগাযোগ করতে পারেন, এবং আমাদের জন্য এখন যেটি হচ্ছে বিশেষ ডিসকাউন্ট দেওয়া হচ্ছে শিক্ষার্থীদের জন্য, সেক্ষেত্রে আমরা আশা করব যে আপনারা এটাকে গ্রাব করবেন। সেই সাথে অনুরোধ করছি, নিয়মিত আমাদের যে ক্লাসগুলো হয় বা আমরা যে আপলোডিং করছি যে ক্লাসগুলো, এগুলো নিয়মিত পাওয়ার জন্য আপনারা অবশ্যই আমাদের চ্যানেলটি সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন।